Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your March 2019 mid-month love reading. Okay, don't worry about the date that you see this video. The message will resonate with you if it's supposed to, and this is for everyone. Okay, I'm not separating it by singles or couples, so if there's a message in here, like I said, you'll get it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so the first card is going to represent your current energy or what you may be dealing with. Okay, and for my Cancers, we have Ace of Cups. Nice. All right, next card represents your challenges and what may be crossing this energy. And we've got the Five of Cups in the reverse. Next card represents past issues that you might be dealing with. We've got Two of Wands in the reverse. Next card represents the person that you're dealing with or who may be coming towards you. We've got the World in reverse. All right. Next card represents what you want. Got the Four of Pentacles. Next card represents internal factors that you may be dealing with consciously or subconsciously. We've got the Three of Wands in the reverse. Next card represents your advice for this reading, and it is the Six of Swords. Next card represents external factors. We've got the Ace of Wands. And the possible outcome for this reading, we've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the clarifiers now. And then also at the end of this reading, I'm going to pull a Romance Angels Oracle card for a final message. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and see what's going on for my Cancers. Okay. All right, so on top of this Ace of Cups, we've got Seven of Swords in reverse. And we've got Death in reverse over here. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. What you want. Ooh, Three of Swords. The World in reverse up here. Two of Pentacles. And Judgment in reverse. Okay, Cancer. So, what is going on in my Cancer's love life? Well, we're starting off with the Ace of Cups, okay? Which is, things may be very peaceful for you right now, okay? For some of you, this is new love. There may be a new relationship on the forecast. Others of you who are already in a relationship, things just may be going well for you, okay? You're feeling loved, you're loving, you know, everything all seems well, okay? Or you're at least focused in that direction, okay? Clarifying that we get the Seven of Swords in the reverse, which means that there's maybe something, some type of truth that was revealed. Maybe there was some type of honest conversation. There's clarity for you somewhere. It's maybe about making things right also. So, you know, I'm looking at the past energy that you're coming out of, okay? A time where maybe someone wasn't carrying their weight in a situation or a relationship, okay? Someone was indecisive, all right? Somebody just wasn't all in, okay? They weren't all in. So maybe, you know, that situation has been corrected, or maybe you're in a relationship now with someone who's all in, but I feel like there's been a come to Jesus moment with some of you guys, okay? So things are moving in a better direction, or at least that's what you're pushing for. Because some of you, there was a reconciliation with someone that you just weren't able to end things with. For others of you, you're going to find out something, okay? So maybe some of you are going to find out about someone. Someone's trying to reconcile with you. Maybe someone's offering you love, whether you're accepting or not. I don't know. But there's some unfinished business somewhere. We've got the Five of Cups in the reverse and Death card in reverse. So there's I think the challenge for some of you is that there's an old relationship or there's some old feeling somewhere that you're still wrestling with, okay? But I think that there's going to be some clarity for that situation, or I feel like that particular situation is affecting your current situation. Like, I feel like you have clarity in your current situation, but there's a past situation that's still lingering, okay? Um, Moving on to the person that you're dealing with. Well, this person's also experiencing a bit of clarity. And again, with this world in reverse, this represents unfinished business. This also represents someone who feels like they're not quite at home in a situation. There's some type of disconnect, okay, with the world in reverse. So this person's getting clear on that. So for one, it could be a situation where maybe you're not on the same page, Cancer, or you're dealing with someone who's got some unfinished business elsewhere, maybe not with you, or there's two people here that have unfinished business, because I mean, let's be honest, that's life. It can happen. All right. So there's definitely going to be some truth here though, okay? Because we've got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So definitely there's going to be some clarity. Maybe one of you or both of you, it will be revealed that you have unfinished business with someone else, okay? But definitely I feel like the theme of this video is unfinished business. What you want the Six of Pentacles. So you want give and take, right? You want reciprocity in the relationship. But then we've also got the Three of Swords here. So do some of you want to cut it off? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe some of you want to end things with someone that you felt had some type of control over you. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a third deck for that position, because I don't like when there's ambiguous cards in the what you want. Okay, if we don't know what we want, what the hell do we know? Okay, so I'm going to pull out a third deck to just get another clarifier about what we want, Cancer. Because for some of you, it's almost like, you know, and this is a petty thing to say, a petty thing to feel, but I mean, if that's how you feel, some of you want somebody else to hurt. I think you want somebody else to pay for the mistakes that they made with you, okay? So that may resonate with some. So if you want revenge, you know, go ahead and let me know that this is your energy that I'm picking up in the comments. But others of you, I feel like it's more about severing a situation that is going to hurt. Maybe for some, it could be a third-party situation. That's where all this unfinished business is floating around. So some of you guys know that you kind of need to put an end to a third-party relationship. And you know it's going to hurt, but it's a necessary thing, okay? If you feel like your partner is in another relationship, I feel like you want that to come to an end, okay? Now, let me go ahead and pull this third card so we can see if we can get a little bit more understanding what's going on with my Cancers. Unless we're just being petty this month. And, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Alright, Cancers. So you want the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you want somebody to pay. Sorry. You want somebody to basically, if this person hurt you, I think you want them to see what it feels like, okay? It's like, you see what you did to me? Well, you get to feel that now, okay? And like I say, it is what it is, guys. Moving on to internal factors. It's interesting because the person that you're dealing with has the World in reverse, okay? And you also have that in your internal factors. So, again, I feel like you're waiting on something. You're waiting on some type of apology, maybe. But you're definitely not done with a situation or a person, okay, Cancer? And so that's why I feel like the theme of this reading is unfinished business, because even if you're in a whole new relationship, I think that whatever happened in the past, the breakup with somebody who didn't give you their all, kind of is still lingering, okay? And so I think that you're waiting for, either you're waiting for yourself to get over the situation, or you're waiting for some type of apology from that person. Okay, I think you're waiting for an apology from the person who hurt you. Okay, your advice is that you have to work on trying to figure out how to move on. You've got the Six of Swords, and it's in the reverse, which means that you're not moving on from a situation, and you may need to. Okay, it's you need to resolve the anxiety. You need to resolve the anxiousness that this situation creates within you. Okay, because I feel like holding on to this person and holding on to the memories, or even if you're, like you said, like I said, even if you're just waiting for the apology, it's still keeping all the bad things that happen kind of fresh in your mind. So it's like you're just kind of marinating in the negative things that happen, when right now in your present it seems like you've got some clarity and you're realizing where your emotions are, or you've got a new love offer here. Okay, and so if you're in one relationship but there's an old relationship, it's kind of just funking up the whole business, right? um this external person, though, who are they? Because they're juggling too. It's like there's a whole bunch of indecisiveness here, but here there's the Ace of Wands, so they're not very passionate about this situation or about you. They've lost some of their zest. It could be sexual impotency. It could be a loss of sexual attraction. It could be that their attention is elsewhere because they're got the Two of Pentacles, which means they could be juggling, whether it's another person, if they have two relationships, or they're stressed out because they're dealing with work. All right, and because their attention is elsewhere, they're not giving you the physical attention that you're looking for, Cancer. Okay, because the Ace of Cups is here, so I feel like emotionally things are good, right? Things are going in a new direction for you, but there's a whole lot of like underlying factors here. There's a whole lot of like secrets, okay? There's a whole lot of secrets. There's a whole lot of mental, like being elsewhere mentally, okay? So if this is for you, it could be you, it could be both people, all right? And sometimes when you're so caught up in yourself and like your internal world, you don't recognize where, yeah, the other person may be caught up in their internal world also. But for somehow your emotional needs are being fulfilled. So there's that. The outcome of this reading, we've got the Judgment in the reverse, but we've got the Nine of Swords, clarified by Judgment in reverse. All right. So the Nine of Swords in reverse means that you're trying to get over the situation. You're trying not to think about it so much. But there's still some shame that you're dealing with, okay? You're still kind of, your thoughts are getting the best of you. So again, it's not the end of the world, but it's still a big deal to you, okay? It's still going on. Whatever happened in the past, you're still kind of dealing with it mentally, all right? Judgment in reverse means that it's like a fear of the unknown, okay? It's almost like you're fearing the worst. For whatever, even though things seem to be going okay, you're still... Cancer, what's going on? It's like either you feel like you made some type of mistake somewhere, and it could be as simple as maybe there's an offer of love on the table from someone that you don't necessarily trust, and they feel like because they're being honest with you that you should accept this offer. But I think that you're remembering everything that happened and you're not over it, and you want them to pay or at least apologize more. Like you don't feel like maybe the apology is genuine. You want more from them. Okay, so you're fearing that they're going to do what they did before again. Okay, so you're not satisfied with what's here on the table, okay, because there's all this other old stuff lingering. So either you're holding on to the things that this person did to you in the past, or even though there's a fresh, brand spanking new offer on the table, you're still worried about this other person. And even though you want an apology, it's almost like either you're afraid you're never going to get the apology, or you may be afraid of what's going to happen if this person shows back up. says if you've met a new person or if you're in a new relationship and that old person that you can't get over, you think you want an apology until this person shows up on your doorstep, and you're going to realize what a mistake it was, because it's like, oh, damn, I'm not over this person. You may think it's just an apology that you want, but if you've got unfinished business, it may be more than just an apology. Maybe that's why you're harp on it, because when you don't care about a person, you don't care no more, okay? You don't care. So they didn't apologize, you just move on, especially if you got a new offer. So if you have a new offer and there's someone else that you're still thinking about, Cancer, you better be careful, because if you get what you wished for, you're going to be wishing you didn't wish for it. All right, guys, so be careful what you wish for. You know, sometimes we just got to let that unfinished business be unfinished and just move on, because if that person isn't in your life, usually it's for a reason. So if you have unfinished business with an other person, okay, maybe just let old sleeping dogs lie. If you are in a new situation, but you don't trust this particular person, I think it's okay to be honest and let this person know, listen, I just still don't trust you. Or listen, I'm happy that you're apologizing, or I appreciate this offer or this attempt, but it's not quite enough. I'm still feeling like, I don't trust you, or I'm still not sure, or it still feels like you're not 100% in with me, okay? It still feels like, whether you've just got to give this person time to get their finances in order, or whatever it is they have going on that's killing their motivation with you, that's killing their sex life, whatever it is, let that person know, listen, it's not enough, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the romance angels have to say about this, Cancer, because God knows I need their help right now. What's going on with you guys? For some of you, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius. What else are we dealing with here? Yeah, that's another Scorpio. Yeah, I see Capricorn, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So let's see what the romance angels have to say, and then we're out of here. All right, Cancer. It says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so let me read from the book. What does make the effort mean? Well, it says, you receive this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. The angels have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to walk through them. The first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. You get the sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take that action. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, courage, time, and energy to take these steps. Know that each one brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. All right, so let's analyze that for a bit. Repetitive thoughts, okay? You are having repetitive thoughts. So, if you keep thinking about a situation or a person, maybe you need to have a final conversation with that person. If you are having repetitive thoughts about the situation, if it's something that you're currently in, okay, then it's something you need to address. But because accepting this offer, right, in here, the doorway is open, okay? So like the romance angels are saying, the doorway is open, love is here, okay? But whether you need to have the conversation about the person, about whatever it is that's bothering you, right? Or whether you need to put to rest this old business, this old news. You can't ignore it anymore because it obviously isn't going away. All right? So it's like, put one situation to bed, All right. Kill it. Okay, let this death card be in the turn it around. And make the changes. You know, if it's about forgiveness, you know, some of you need to forgive versus harping on, you know, old things. But some of you really need to close the door to an old situation in order to fully enjoy the new situation, because if you are in it halfway, then this other person can only match that energy, so they're going to be in it halfway. So you think that you're in it because maybe you're not physically cheating or doing anything, but if mentally your mind is somewhere else, then you're just going to have the same energy returned to you by being with a person whose mind may be somewhere else. Okay. And you know, that energy can go both ways. So again, there's different scenarios here. So again, whatever parts of the reading resonated with you, you take those and you run. Whatever didn't, just leave it behind, just like these negative thoughts. All right, Cancer. So that has been your mid-month March reading. If it resonated with you guys, let me know in the comments, or you can email me, whatever works for you. And I'll see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Cancer.